Howdy, y'all. Welcome again. Apparently this is the motto lately. I wasn't planning on this video, um, but things happen in life. Uh, Most of you guys know. I think I mentioned it from a previous video. I've been on the computer for like the past 25 years. You know, doing security research and all kinds of stuff, but a lot of typing. Typing. I'm on the computer like 16 hours a day, 7 days a week. Well, a couple of days ago, uh, it's finally caught up to me. I got hit with, I guess I'm going to just assume for now, carpal tunnel. My right wrist, uh, very, very painful to move and stuff. And I got a brace on it now, an arm brace, like a glove that goes, over the top of my hand and goes all the way back to almost my elbow, not quite. And it's got a splint, basically. It's got two metal bars, one on top of my arm and one on the bottom to hold my arm and wrist and everything straight. And yeah, almost anything is painful. Even uh, salting my food. Because I cook too. I have a cooking channel also, but I cook and I use kosher salt. When I'm cooking, not table salt, but kosher salt. So you gotta use your finger. You gotta pinch it and sprinkle it on your food and everything. And it hurts to even pinch the salt, literally. So you can imagine, everything else, in the day that I have to do. There's not much. There's not much more that's more easier than pinching a little bit of salt to sprinkle on your food. And if that's painful, then yeah, you're gonna have a tough day. But anyway, I now I gotta learn. It's a good thing this is the beginning of my channel, and not a lot of people are watching it yet. But hopefully, this is now. This is going to help somebody out there when this might happen to you in life or something, and you live on the computer. But now I gotta learn to operate, Blender and Photoshop, Ableton, because I make my own music also, and Adobe After Effects, Adobe Premiere, and all that. Now I gotta learn a whole new way of going, and it's a good thing. Most of you know that I have a lot of add-ons, and it's a good thing that I have a lot of add-ons, because a few of them are, as far as Blender goes, um, a few of them are going to come in handy for this new adventure. Because I do all my work with a mouse, even in Blender. I haven't really got into a lot of sculpting yet, but I do have a tablet that I played around with in Photoshop, and stuff like that. But uh, now I got to learn to use a tablet in my right hand, and I got to learn to type one-handed with my left hand. Literally, the whole keyboard and everything has all got to be done with one hand because my right hand cannot type. So now this is also a learning channel to learn how to operate Blender with your primary hand semi out of commission. And I'm gonna, there's probably other ways. You can, to each his own. Each person has their own way of dealing with things, and I'm only going to show how, I do it. Now I don't know how this channel is going to go. Um, I'm going to teach people. Like I said, most of the people that are watching my channel, seriously, but watching the whole videos and everything, are people, like I said, friends and stuff that are learning to, just seeing Blender for the first time. So I'll still be doing interface and how to operate Blender and all that stuff. But as far as actual model, I'll do some basic modeling and stuff. But this is just to let people know that it's going to be slow. Well, for, a little while, a month, I guess, or so. We'll see. But because I got to get used to this new workflow, and there's a lot of new stuff that I have to make. And let me show you here. This is my tablet. First, let's go over the tablet real quick. This is the tablet that I got. Well, this is the setup, I guess you could say, for it. I got it on Amazon, I believe, for $80. You know, it's not a cheaper one or a beginner one, but by no means it's an advanced one either. But like I said, I'm not familiar with the tablet, so I didn't I didn't need a Wacom or anything like that, and at least until I get comfortable and everything with them and everything, then I might upgrade it. But for right now, this is kind of in between, and it'll do, and it's really going to do for this. You can see I can export here and import from the About tab. If I click on import, no, I don't want to change the settings, but let's try the export. Okay, yeah. You can see I got Blender 3 right here, and I got Photoshop 2020. So I got two setups for those. I still got to make the setups, because the tablet's got buttons on it too for Shift, Alt, Command, and all that stuff, and combinations into open programs. One of the buttons on the tab I can just press, and it opens up Blender, and stuff like that. Well, I can show you right here. See, you get these row of tabs right here. You can see the last tab down here opens up Blender. This is Shift. I'm on a Mac, by the way, so if you see those icons, this is Shift, the Alt, the Command, and so forth. Now this is Shift, Command, and these are combination. This is Tab, and stuff like that. This one's blank. I got two blank ones still here that I can fill in for whatever I want. And see, when you fill these in, let me just click on it. I'll show you. This is a choice. See up here, it's a keyboard combination. I can make different combinations. I can, have one key press all four of them if I want. So this is really, really good with setting up keyboard shortcuts. Switching right here, I can switch displays or switch brushes. I can set up a button to do that. Mouse button, I got mouse, scroll forward, scroll backwards. So this is on the pen. There's two buttons on the pen that you can do this with. I'll show you that. Stylus pen right here. So you got two buttons right here on here, and so I can click that and then get the same menu. All these buttons open the same menu, by the way. So you can set up each one of these. And you can see this is my area for my work area. You can see right here how my work area goes. And you set that right here. See where the mouse is right there. You got the lines. You do that for the top, bottom, and the two sides and everything. So you can set up your area and everything for that. But anyway, you get the quick rundown on this. And if you want to know, that's what I'm using right now. See, like if I push the button on the mouse, the forward button, not the back one, but if I push the forward one, then there we go. Then I got the 3D rotate, and that's a little jiggity. It's going to take me a while to get used to that. And then the second button, which is the higher one, and when I push that, it opens up the context menu. And then the stylus itself, the pen part, it like has a shock on it where I can press down. And when I press down, it's like right clicking. And that's how that works. Now, as far as menus, since I have, I told you I had the Shift Control and the Shift Command buttons. I just got to press one button and I hit both of those. Which really works good for 2, 3. Especially when you need to push like Shift, Command, and Alt. At one time, I can assign all three of those to one button. So that's kind of cool. But pie menus are really going to help out. Like, see, like right here. See, like this one here. I can go into edit like that. And this is machine tool, by the way, but I have it assigned to one of the buttons on the pad. I can switch to face or edge or vertice, and those up here. I'll go through all of those, but that's assigned to a button on there. But let's look at preferences at an add-on that I have. And I'm not going to go over this now because you can tell right here by this add-on it's pretty in depth. But this is a custom pie menu add-on, and it gets, I can make all different, each one of these slots over here are for a menu. And here I can add a pie menu, a regular menu, a pop-up dialog, sticky keys, hidden panel group, a panel group, macro operations, modal operations, and stuff like that. I can run Python commands in here on any one of these buttons. If you go over here and click on the properties and edit, so you got a command right here, and then you got a custom tab over here. I can put Python commands in this slot. I can put also Python commands in this slot. A hotkey combination. You can set up a hotkey combination right here for your pie menu. So when you click on the button in your pie menu, it'll run whatever combination you put in here. And a menu, if you have another menu set up, you can put that in here, and also a property for that. But I'll show you right here. See these menus right here? Let's say I have 5 or 6 menus in here like that. Well, I can take this button right here, and I can open up my properties and go to menu, and I can set a key to open or a button on my first on here to open any one of the menus that I have set up here. So you can tell it gets pretty and then there's settings over here that you can deal with and stuff. So this is pretty in depth. It can get pretty wild. I mean, you can end up setting up a pie menu system like Maya, for all the people that are familiar with Maya. You can set up a whole system like that with as many buttons and menus and pies and everything as you can in here. But this is going to help me out a lot because a lot of stuff, a lot of shortcuts to my add-ons and everything are going to be done by shortcuts, basically, because the buttons are right on my tablet, and I don't have to use my right hand. Everything can be done with my the stylus that I'm moving around right now, and my left hand on the keyboard. So I don't know how this is gonna go yet. Let me go into edit mode here. Let's try some modeling. Okay, my wrist is a little sore, but I'll have to get used to that. Yeah, and right click. Okay. Yeah, the buttons on my stylus are pretty far apart, so having to because remember the stylus is in my right hand, so I gotta bend my index finger up pretty high to hit the top button to get the right menu, which is the top button is the right click, the bottom one is the left click. But yeah, that menu right there, that top button takes a little work to get to, but yeah, this is going to slow things down a bit. I know this sounds like a bummer video, but just want to make this video out so you guys can be prepared. I don't know if I'll make a video of me modeling something. I might, take I might take it until the new year and get myself used to this and everything, and we'll see how it goes and how well I adapt and get it set up and everything. But I will do the beginning tutorials on the user interface, for my friends that are been waiting for that. That shouldn't be no problem in teaching that. And we'll see how the modeling goes. It'll be slow at first, and like you guys, I guess I'm a beginner now as far as getting things done. I'll be going about as fast as you guys are. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoy the video. Probably not. Most of you probably already left. But this video will be up here, or maybe I'll make a series out of this. Me learning this new tablet system and new working environment around, I guess, a new disability that I have. I guess so. If anyone else happens to get a broken finger or something, if you need some inspiration, maybe you can remember this playlist and come back to it. But we'll catch you guys in the next video, and again, have a nice holiday.